Hello everybody and welcome back to StarCraft 2, where we just kicked the Terran out of Char, rather decisively, and now we've got a situation where, we've got a bunch of conversations to have, so let's go ahead and have them.
Another world for the swarm. The broods are coming back together.
Our enemies should fear us.
There is still much to do.
We are numberless, we are relentless, and we are evolving.
We are also done on Char. I will decide on our next destination soon.
Decide, huh? Okay.
I am so powerful. I feel as if I could be a threat to you now.
Listen well, Zagara. Someday you might rule the swarm. If you think you can take it now, make your move. But the next time we fight, it is to the death. All or nothing.
I will serve you and learn from you. And perhaps someday, I will lead the swarm. But not today.
And what lesson did I teach you?
Vision, my queen. You taught me vision.
The swarm is powerful. But power is not enough for its leader. I defeated Warfield not through numbers or strength. I simply possessed vision, and he did not.
I will remember it, my queen.
I'm not sure I agree with that statement. Warfield did possess vision, just maybe a little short-sighted. But that's kind of irrelevant. Let's go see what Abathur has to say. I know we have a Baneling evolution mission.
There is no other creature like you in the swarm. Where did your essence come from?
The Overmind spun me from many species, a brood of one.
What did you do after the Overmind died?
Wandered the tunnels of Char, without purpose. Pharaoh, Queen of Blades, found me, made me Zerg again.
You aren't Zerg unless you're under someone's control.
Without overriding will, am beast. Less.
Interesting. Well, we can evolve our Banelings, so let's go ahead and do
Baneling
that.
strain ready for augmentation. Discovered creature with powerful essence. Good adaptation for Baneling. Defeat creature. Assimilate essence. Create new strain.
Okay. So, Suicide Unit upon eruption splits into two smaller units that continue the attack. Split only occurs once. How much damage do they do, I wonder? And then the Hunter, Suicide Unit, able to jump up and down cliffs, leaps through air to attack enemies. That is interesting. I don't really like Banelings still, but that's interesting. Very interesting. We'll see how this goes. The idea here is the leap to attack enemies, that would be a lot harder to avoid or kill the Baneling before they got to you, right? There's the potential that maybe they still split if you kill them early, but we'll find out.
Planet Nelith. Unique life form present on surface. Mitoscarab. Organism has evolved elegant survival mechanism. Decentralized nervous system. Upon death, remains become two lesser creatures.
Are they timed?
I want the Mitoscarab essence assimilated before the Protoss know we're here.
Okay. Well, let's go.
Require additional essence. Prime Mitoscarab near.
Oh my. He split multiple times. Okay.
Spinning sequence into Baneling strand. Augmented Banelings ready for combat.
Excellent. Let's introduce the Protoss to our new friends.
Okay, so let's see how this works.
Splitter strain splits into two smaller creatures upon detonation. Occurs only once.
Okay, so damage 5, whereas a full Baneling is damage 40. They're not timed, but they do substantially less damage. Well, half the damage, I suppose. Okay.
They are unending. More Banelings arriving now.
I do like that it auto-selects them. That's nice.
Defend it.
And it looks like they do split on death if they're
The Protoss
killed.
are finished. Ready your next experiment, Abathur.
So essentially that's a 50% increase in the damage of a Baneling, assuming you have 100% utilization.
Volcanic resource world. Hostile terrain. Thousands of Banelings subjected to lava. Extreme conditions used to guide evolution. Over many cycles, adaptation occurs. New strain emerges, can leap up cliffs to avoid lava.
That's useful.
Successful specimens scattered on surface must gather.
So I'm assuming they do the same amount of damage. I'll check that once I'm in a safe location.
Survivors located here must be collected. Lava rising, remain on high ground.
Yeah, they do the same amount of damage.
Lava surges at regular intervals. Utilize high ground.
I mean, you can attack from weird directions this way.
Got some movement out here. Gonna check it. What's happening?
Okay.
Those things can jump? Get that Hercules back to base now. Zerg forces inbound.
Oh, okay. That was pretty good. I like the leap attack. I mean, we can't go until the lava eruption is done at this point. I probably could have if I had gone immediately, but we have to wait this out at this point. There we go.
Surge has ended. Low ground clear.
This ain't fair!
Kind of isn't, is it?
Dominion mining camp. Extracting minerals.
I see them. Let's test out these new Banelings.
Yes, let's.
Front entrance heavily fortified. Banelings unable to pass.
We don't need to. We can jump around the
The
side.
base is built into the cliffs. Our Banelings can travel overland and drop in from the back.
So how do we get there?
Frontal attack inadvisable. Recommend flanking. Traverse cliffs. Attack from above.
Yeah, over this way. Okay, here comes the lava. That's irrelevant now. Okay, let's go.
Where are they coming from?
Ooh,
Dominion mining facility destroyed. Experiment successful.
okay.
Sequences ready for integration. Await decision.
So, in a raw, plain like, on paper situation, the splitters are better, because it's a 50% increase to the damage potential of the unit. Strategically, these guys are better, because you can flank around and get some interesting flanks and stuff. I don't like Banelings anyway. I'm not a huge fan of the Suicide unit. So I think I'm just going to go for the on-paper upgrade, because I'm unlikely to want to produce them anyway, unless I'm trying to crack a frontal area, in which case I'm probably just going to send in Aberrations and Banelings, which means I would want the increased damage, most likely. So let's go ahead and go with the Splitter strain.
New strain.
Excellent. Okay, so where can we go? We can go somewhere.
During the battle, the Terrans launched thousands of these devices at the Leviathan. They are not weapons.
It's a two-way communicator.
The Queen of Blades. I knew you'd return to your true form. A monster. Now, you'll do exactly as I tell you if you care at all about Jim Raynor. Yes, he's alive. So you'll keep your swarm away from Core and away from me, or he dies. That man sacrificed everything to give you back your humanity, and you threw it away. Oh, he must be disgusted by you. Why, he'd be first in line to kill you.
I can't sense Jim out there. If he is alive, nothing in this universe will stop me from finding him.
So we're going to Core Hall then, right? Apparently not. We can go to Skygare Station or Dominion Space. That's not a planet. It says select a planet. This is not a planet. I mean, this is a station, which may or may not be a planet.
We are picking up a strange psionic signal. It is Zerg in origin, but not part of the swarm.
I know you seek to topple Mengsk. His alien soldiers, the hybrid, are your greatest threat. If you wish to stop them, meet me at these coordinates.
If the Dominion is controlling hybrid, our invasion of Core Hall will fail. This lab must be destroyed.
Yeah, I mean, it must. That would get us Infestors and Ultras. I mean, my question is, why would I build Aberrations when I can build Ultralisks? Maybe I'm missing something, but based on my experiences thus far, I think Ultralisks are just better. But what do we get from Dominion Space?
At your orders, we will move our Leviathan into Dominion Space and begin searching for the Terran ship Hyperion. You wish their help in finding the Terran Jim Raynor.
We'd be just trying to locate the Hyperion. I see. I think we should maybe do this first. Let's go ahead and travel to Skygare Station. What do the Zerg use for propulsion, anyway, in space? Like, mutas flap their wings. But how do they do FTL? I don't know. I don't think it's ever explained in-game. It's probably explained out-of-game somewhere.
My queen, the infested Terran who contacted you waits over there. He claims to know you.
Duran?
Who are you?
You do not recognize
Oh.
me? I am Alexis Stokov. We were enemies once.
Well, we both seem to be Zerg now.
Indeed, and we share a common goal, the destruction of this facility.
It is here that Mengsk breeds the hybrid, combining Protoss and Zerg DNA to create monstrous creatures of immense power.
Then we'll destroy this facility together.
Yeah, that sounds right. Okay, so Stukov is here. That's interesting. Well, let's check our abilities. I don't think we've done that. We don't have anything that we can get until level 50. That's fine. Okay. I'm sure Abathur has something to say. He always does.
Organism Stukov, fascinating. Implications disturbing.
How so?
Modifications of Stukov, second only to modifications of Primal Queen of Blades. However, Stukov, product of specific design. Interweaving of Terran and Zerg matter, subtle. Spun on micro scale, not possible for Swarm.
Something out there is better at this than you. And you don't like it.
Entity responsible for Stukov exceeds organism Abathur. Untenable to oppose. Recommend immediate indoctrination into foreign entities Swarm.
Never.
I mean, Abathur is correct that is some disturbing implications. That certainly is. And also, we probably shouldn't trust Stukov. But then again, we knew that. Okay, let's talk to Isha.
Contact the brood mothers. Tell them to bring their Leviathans to this system.
Should they unleash their broods upon the station?
No. Zagara and I will lead our broods in the assault.
So the other broods will simply hold in orbit.
I want them nearby. After we destroy this station, we're going after Jim.
Yeah, that sounds right. Okay, Zagara. We, sounds like, need to make some plans.
The infested Terran. I have never seen his like. He is powerful, but closed off. Where is he from?
Stukov is from Earth. A few years ago, they sent an invading force here. I remember it. I destroyed them.
As it should be.
I thought Stukov was killed. I heard reports that he'd been resurrected, that he'd been infested, then cured. If he's been a prisoner here all these years, anything is possible.
Indeed it is. Unlikely, though. But let's hear what Stukov has to say for himself. I mean, he's got some explaining to do. But actually, let's look at the station first.
This is the source of Mengsk's hybrid? Just getting inside is going to be an achievement.
I mean, it doesn't look that bad. Okay, now let's see what Stukov has to say for himself.
This isn't just about getting rid of the hybrid threat, is it? Why are you helping me?
They held me here for many years. I survived experiments, torture, and worse. Now I will see it burn. You were the only one I could think of with the power and will to aid me.
Infested. Held captive. Experimented on and hunted. We have some things in common.
Indeed we do. Okay, so I think at this point it's time to launch into the mission. However, it's a little bit late in the episode to do that. So I'm going to end this a little bit early right here, and next episode we will launch into this mission. See you all then.